Are you ready for a story? You are just in time for Story Time on the Back Porch. I'm meteorologist Lisa Spencer with my furry friends. This is Lucy. We've got Lila here and Litzy. Today we have a story that can be a little bit scary, but it actually does have a very good ending, so not to worry. It's about a tornado and a family that experiences a tornado. It's called One Lucky Girl by George Ella Lyon, illustrated by Irene Trevas, and it's actually based on a true story. Let's see what happens. Becky's baby summer. We lived in a trailer at the racetrack. Dad was a jockey, Mom walked horses, and I played baseball in the field across from the barns. No matter how bright the sun, how high the ball, I was there to catch it. Hawkeye, Dad called me. One Sunday, about 4 o'clock, Mom and Dad were sitting in the shade. I was oiling my glove. Becky was down for a nap in her crib in the trailer. "Sky looks funny," I said. Right then, it got sick quiet. No breeze, no bird cry. I could see a black finger of wind twisting toward us. "Tornado!" somebody yelled. We hit the dirt. The world went dark, and it sounded like we were under a stampede of horses. In the roar, I could hear metal being torn apart. Then it was over. We all got to our feet. Mom's cheek was cut. I still had the glove on my hand. The Pools trailer lay on its side. The Higgins was upside down. It took a minute to realize ours was gone. All the screams nobody had screamed tore out of my mother's mouth. She ran to the frame and wheels, all that was left. "Becky!" she hollered into the sky. Mr. Higgins called back. "Are you okay?" "It's Becky," I said. "We've got to find her." Parts of our trailer made a line across the field, like a road of crumpled tinfoil. "That way," Dad said, and took off running. Mom, Mr. Higgins, and I were right behind. At the first piece of siding, they stopped to search. "Be careful," Mom cried as they lifted it to look under. I held my breath, but Becky wasn't there. They did the same thing with a piece of roof. The third time they stopped, I ran on toward the training track. I thought I saw something. I reached the fence and could see in the dirt a skillet and a doorknob, but out in the middle, on the grass, what was that? It looked like I got through the fence and was running, gulping air. It couldn't be, but it looked like a dream, the best you could ever have, the one where you find your treasure. Right there in the green grass, plain as cake on a plate, stood Becky's crib. My heart did a flip, with Becky still inside it. "She's here!" I hollered. "Mom, Dad, she's here!" And Becky, who had just slept through the wildest ride of her life, woke up squalling. "Yoo-hoo!" I yelled and jumped for the sky. And then we were laughing and hugging and crying, and Mr. Higgins took off shouting. In a few minutes, neighbors gathered. I came as soon as I counted my kids. Mrs. Fernandez said, "That's one amazing baby you got. One lucky girl." "A miracle," Mr. Poole declared. "How did you find her?" "We were looking in the ruins," Mom said, all smiles and tears. "It was Nick who found her." "Hawkeye," Dad said. There were tears on his face, too. "But where are we going to live?" I asked. Dad put one arm around me, the other around Mom and Becky. "Together," he said. Do you see what I mean? It was a little scary in parts, but it had a happy ending. And Nick really saved the day by finding his baby sister. I think it's really important when tornadoes are happening that you know what to do so you can stay safe. And here's a tip for you. You need to know where your safest spot is. A basement if you have it in your home. If not, you want to be on the lowest level in the center of your house. A closet or maybe a bathroom might be the best place to go. Talk to your parents about it. Thank you for joining us for One Lucky Girl by George Ella Lyon and Irene Trevis. You can hear many other stories right here on our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe.